Hello. Today we're going to work on a little study just to kind of get used to some wet into wet and some dripping with the paint. So I first drew a line just slightly above halfway on my paper, and then I just did a bunch of rectangles that are going to become buildings. For a more complex building, I just, played with some boxes, stacked some things up basically. Maybe I'll do something over here like a dome shape, maybe. I don't know, maybe then there's a level that's further down just to get that like movement to the building, and one more like little guy down here. Doesn't have to be perfect. And then what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to erase the ground underneath just to help kind of give myself a little bit of a reminder where this is all going to touch. And I don't need these lines in here. And then I don't have to worry about covering them up so much when I'm done. So there we go. Now I want this to look like a gray day with the reflection coming down, and just give myself a chance to play with color mixing again. So I'm going to take a little bit of some of these different colors, and I'm not really concerned. What did I have in there? I think there was red. Oh, this was red over here. Oh well. See what yellow does. No, I don't want to do yellow. I got green already. How about blue? Blue. I like blue. All right, so I've got some colors, but I want them to be dark. So I'm going to now take a little bit of black, not too much so it doesn't overwhelm them, but I want to make like grays. Now gray is not just white and black. Gray, the whole world's got grays in it, right? But they're all pretty much tints or variations. Like they always have a lean to them. So even though I'm getting these different grays here, they all have some color in them. What did I have here? Red. So that I can just get some different interesting effects with them. All right, so I've got some color ready to go. And now I'm going to clean my brush as best as I can because I want white. I want this to be wet, not a color. And then I'm using my flat because it's going to be nice for getting a straight edge here. And I'm wetting just the buildings right now. And I want a good amount of water on there. I got a little bit of gray, but then you can see it. It's better if it's clean. I really would rather clean, but there we go. That's getting better. So I'm setting my edges pretty carefully, and I'm putting the pencil lines just inside the wet so that the paint will cover them. Wow, my water got dirty quick. Oh, it's not the best edge there. See if I can fix that. And my fancy pointy building too. So a good amount of water because I'm going to want this to drip. So I'm being generous with the water, and I know that's a big part of what we're trying to figure out here as we're getting started. It's just how much water will do what we want it to do. All right, now I'm going to take this water and I'm just going to give it a little bit, just like not a thick edge here, just a little bit. And then I'm going to pull some water down as if the buildings were continuing. And I don't care if it's perfect, I'm just getting some in there. But where there's a taller building, I'm going to add more water. Like so, and then a little bit there. Now that I've got the water in place, now I can I'm going to clean off my brush so I get more pigment on there. I'm going to take, looks like I need more here. There's not much on there. Ooh, it's a lot of black. There we go. I'm just going to take this, look at all these cool things happening. And I'm going to put it in there, get some different colors. And I don't have to be concerned about going too close to my edges, a little bit, because I want it to fill the space. But it will start to fill it on its own. Need a little more blue in that one, but I just want to get some different colors. I'm not being really careful about where each color is going. Just sort of putting it in there. And doing, a couple in different places. I did this on a different paper last time, so it does look like I need to go back in with the paper that we have in class and get a little closer to the edges. That's cool. That's fine. So I go over my edges again. Because I do want to see the shapes that I took time to make. So I'm going to put those in here. Try and get up to my edges. There we go. You see how it's pooling? I like it. I like it. That's what I want. And I can vary this a little too. Maybe I take a little bit on my brush and, you know, pull some out in some of them. So I get some highlights, some shadows, some darker areas. But I want a good amount of water here. That's key. I'm playing with a bunch of water this time, not being stingy. All right. Looks like I got some different color blacks, a little bit of change in there. I want even more. Whoosh, whoosh. There we go. Now we got some green. Let's get some colors. They'll mix, right? Let's get some more fun in there. Okay. Now here's the fun part. I'm gonna let it drip. I can tap it. Looks like it's drying up on me a little bit. So I'm gonna get a little more water in my brush. And I'm gonna just give it a little more here to work with. Because I want the drips. Ooh, I didn't continue over here, did I? I want it to move down the page and give it that reflective look that I was talking about. And I don't want it to be just a stop up here. So I'm going to kind of, you know, maybe I'll come up to the edge. Give it a little tappy. I can clean that up with a paper towel in a minute. Maybe I put some more of this color going down so it comes in. So I can continue to work with it a little bit just to get that idea of it moving. But that's the goal. Just get that little reflective. Yeah, definitely needs some more color. More fun with more color. And let it run. Let it go. And I start to get that movement of like the reflection of my painting. And then, let's see here, as I'm about done. See, it just wipes up, no big deal. Get the bottom one on there. I have like a dreary reflecty day. Et voilà, c'est tout.